hippos.
Expressive hippos. Ooh, I'll have to save that one for another time. We got KDA playing in the background. It's popping, it's hopping. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to game number 3. XLNC Shoutcasting. Pulling out all the stops. You know that it is an awesome time when we got teams of 5 playing against teams of randoms, making it awesome. I also like Lord Reeves doing some analysis in that last game. I like just talking about with Xenodax, all the good, the bad, the ugly, really kind of breaking it down, because one of the best things is that the teams is, wait, what? You said that you're, oh.
I do not tolerate cowardice.
This is what happens when you do the symbols, all right? So Chance has a squiggle over his A, right? But when he signed up on the stream, it appears as if it's the double dots. And so I don't even know. I'm obviously inviting the wrong people. I don't even know what the heck is going on. But if he's still around for the next game, if we've got enough people, we're happy to pull him in as, hey, oh my gosh, I gotta say this now. To Lasgy, welcome. Thank you for joining. Happy to have you. I don't know why it didn't work. I think you have to use the exclamation point. What is that? That's a good question real quick. No, you did. Exclamation point join. That should have worked. I don't know why it didn't. But either way, I'll drop your name down here. So I got your name locked in for game number 4. I got you. The squiggle. That squiggle's too much, guys. Too much. I shouldn't have put on Camille. We got Bandit in jungle because we thought Poppy was top. Oh, 200 IQ. Too smart, too smart. Hey, Avit, welcome back. Heard you mention me. What was that about? Didn't quite catch it. Nope, just running through your analysis with Lord Reeves. Pretty good stuff. As we are into the already going through picks. Seal grabbing Yorick for the top lane as his Darius was banned. Had his opportunity to go for the Rengar or the Renekton.
Darius, Yorick, close enough.
Good enough. You know, heavy damage and nothing else similar whatsoever. Obviously, trying his best to pull out that Shovel Knight impression. To Leah for the potential jungle, and Intra on his secondary main. We've seen some high plays from this guy before. Excited to see it again on the Azir as the Lovers duo comes out from Team Randos.
Let's take a look just real quick at what we have on the table. We've seen Boxy do Tilly in the jungle pretty well. Delicious Seal, or Deceased Seal now. Anything in the top lane is pretty potent from him. However, Simon Volibear has proven himself to be pretty powerful on this champion, even though we've all commented, if you want to play your main, don't put it in your name. It's like a constant reminder, hey, ban this. It's the only thing I play. You know? However, Intra not having that Karthus first things first banned against him, especially with how powerful Karthus is right now. Intra's probably just having a grand old time playing that in solo queue. But the Azir, have we seen this from him before?
You have maybe not seen it in a while, but he has brought out Azir before when his Karthus gets banned. I know of at least one time that he did a amazing job, basically carried the game for his team multiple
Wait, I remember that.
So, really good stuff. I'm really interested in learning whether or not Catinator is playing the Talia support once again, or if he's letting Boxy take that into the jungle and is going something else for the AD carry role, which is his main role. We'll see when he picks it. Now is Fallen Angel. No Garen this time. That is his one trick in the top lane. Instead, going to be grabbing the Teemo. And of course, grab extra smites. Why not? Make sure that you can smite away all objectives that come into your way. Chance, I probably screwed up pretty bad. But inviting you for game number 4 if you're still on.
All right, so let's see. As more champions get locked in, we're going to have Teemo. Wait, Simon Volibear probably going to be taking us in the jungle then. As I doubt Fallen Angel is going to be taking the Teemo. Wait.
Hold on.
Is Fallen taking Teemo jungle?
No.
No.
There's no way. There's no way.
No.
They gotta be trolling with this. Alright, well, Catinator grabs Lee Sin, but I haven't seen him play Lee Sin in ever, so it's gonna be a trading with Boxy. letting that Yasuo one-trick play the Lee Sin instead. As Nerzulian, the European player, shout out to him, playing all the way from Europe on the NA servers. I think he averages 250 ping or something ridiculous. Coming in with the Jhin. Mystic, welcome back. Is that the Teemo? The 6 CS for death Teemo? You remembered, Mystic. I love it. The memes are coming out good. Let's go. And no, it's not Cat that's on the Lee Sin. It's Boxy that's on the Lee Sin. He's going to make you proud, Neb. Maybe you can take some pointers, or more than likely give Boxy a lesson after the game. So we'll find out. But we have gone through all picks and bans. And let's go ahead and roll through the players, and then we'll talk about these compositions, because unless Yorick goes full tank, TNT is looking pretty explosive. Speaking of, Deceased Seal on the Yorick for the top lane, Boxy on the Lee Sin in the jungle, Intra, the Azir in the mid lane, Catinator back again on his support to Leah. This is really becoming a staple for him as Nerzulian goes the Jhin bottom lane carry role.
And for Team Randos, we've got Let Me Play 2013 on Rakan in the bottom lane supported role. We've got XLNC Zeno on Zion, the bottom lane ADC role. Simon Volibear taking none other than the Volibear in the jungle. We've got Fallen Angel on Teemo in the top lane. And Panpour rounding it out with Aurelia, probably mid.
Probably mid. More than likely. Love the Lovers duo coming out in that bottom lane, even though we saw game 1. Xayah wasn't the most impactful of AD carry champions. She still has a nice ultimate that can avoid death for a short period of time, and when combined with Rakan, has a really potent level 1 to level 2 opportunity. And
can avoid getting hit. That's an important distinction.
Well, avoid getting hit can avoid, basically, doesn't that avoid death for that period of time?
Ignite damage over time effects, it does not ignore. Yeah, I have died in my ultimate several times.
Okay,
that's why it's an important distinction to make.
Greatly reduces the likelihood of death, but doesn't mean that you're incapable of dying. I suppose that's very fair.
Unless you're facing Vladimir, who just kills you anyway. He doesn't even care. I hate Vladimir's probably my least favorite champion. He's so difficult to deal with at every stage of the game, and he just becomes such an overwhelming monster in the late game. He's no fun to play against champion, and I really always have.
Speaking of unfun to play against, Volibear, especially with his passive being able to reset over and over again, not only a decent jungle, but when he comes in for a fight and engage, speeding out of the jungle, looking to be that initiation for the side of Team Randos, could be setting up very nicely for Aurelia. I really don't know about this Teemo pick in the top lane, mostly because, let's count the number of people you're going to blind. Not Yorick. Not Azir, not Talia. Jhin not going to do that much because he only has 4 shots anyway, so it
wait a second.
Kind of kills one.
Does Azir? I'm wondering
his soldiers do not get blinded when he's blinded.
Are you sure?
Because they're a ability.
No, I don't know because they proc off of his auto attacks. That's an interesting interaction.
All right, Legendary Fox, you know more about this game than we do, obviously, because you're legendary. Let us know if you guys, maybe we'll see it in this game. Let us know if you know or believe that Teemo Blind on Azir can keep his sand soldiers from hitting. Either way, we know that it's not going to affect Lee Sin because he's blind, so he's not affected by it anyway, though I suppose the poison does distort his hits for a short period of time. As we get into game number 3, according to Legendary Fox, Teemo is on the team. GG.
Yeah, no, it doesn't block it.
No read.
Let's see. However, I will speak from experience in that Teemo blinding you as Jhin is one of the most annoying things ever because it doesn't just stop. It doesn't keep you from auto-attacking. It's not like you can't auto-attack. It blocks. It effectively blocks 2 of your autos. And when you only have 4, that's a really big freaking deal. Anything that stops Jin's autos, like Yasuo, I hate playing against Yasuo because, he eats 2 of your autos and that's half of your damage before you have to reload. It's no fun. Anyway.
Yeah, I think that the Sand Soldiers are considered somewhat like a Heim turret.
I already looked it up. Yeah, you can't. It doesn't stop them.
And the main reason is that their auto attacks are set to a Zer's auto attack, but they are their own in-game element. And unfortunately, you can't target them. Wouldn't that change the game if you could target those darn things? And so he's going to have a lot of fun time. Blinded, not concerned. Sand Soldiers will do his work for him anyway, as he's got a cool SKT Tier 1 T1 skin. Both teams have one champion unskinned, so we're even when it comes to the skin to win. But compositional-wise, I do like TNT overall. They've got great engage from the Lee Sin. They got a frontline tank with the Yorick, as well as pretty heavy split push. That's the way they decided to go.
Yeah.
Massive roam from the Talia. And then, of course, 5v5 fight. Azir says, hey, guys, I can murder you all. And it's a party time with him in the game.
Yeah, I'm expecting York to see Seal on that York to be in that side lane pretty much 24/7. Question is, does he beat up on the Teemo or not? If he does and gets that advantage in the side lane, he's going to be really potent because they'll have to send 2 members then to answer him because Teemo really is strong in the early stages of the game and can deny CS and can keep his lead basically through denying his opponent gold. And even though he would be outscaled in a fighting perspective, Seal, if he's denied gold, will not be able to reach that point where he can match the Teemo. On the other hand, if he gets ahead, Teemo's in big trouble. And the main thing is going to be that Ring of Death that Yorick can throw down and stop the Teemo from retreating and then get some free damage down onto him. On the other hand, you've got the Talia. Cat's Talia is pretty good.
Oh yeah.
We've seen that really pop off.
Carried many a game. Interestingly, this game, though, he is going to start with that supportive item. He's going to play back and forth with the builds. He went 100% AP one game, did very well with it. This time is looking for that supportive item just to get a little extra gold. Is Zeno and him going to start off a fight into the jungle? Let me play. Already dropped down to about half as well. Zeno chunk, has heal and flash, just wants to recall in time. Will burn a pot to make sure he's safe. And now Let Me Play is going to be engaged upon by the Lee Sin, forced to flash over the wall. I'm really curious as to what spell Rakan started. He started Grand Entrance. Wait, Cat Eater goes over, finds the kill, learns his own flash. He is still in enemy territory, stuck between 2 turrets. Wants the execute. Can Aurelia get there in time? Cannot until
That's a quick way to get... Actually, that was probably his best decision because it's faster than backing at this point in the game. Your respawn time is only like 4 or 5 seconds.
And you don't get the kill over.
Yeah, and I mean, aside from the little blemish on your scoreboard, there's no disadvantage to it. But red team going to give him the opportunity cost right there, take away the blue buff, but this is coming at the expense of Teemo's level 2 advantage. Don't underestimate how big of a deal this is. Wait, Deceased Seal isn't taking advantage of it. Oh wait, no, he's expecting Teemo to just be invisible.
Oh, so that's why he's playing super safe, waiting for Teemo just to pop out of the brush and start hitting him. In the meantime, a fight in the mid lane. Sun goes down onto Intra. Panpour getting some really good damage. Trades about half of Intra's life.
Yeah, so meanwhile, Lee Sin picking up that bottom side Scuttle Crab really quick. But I don't know if he knows that his blue buff has been taken away, and yeah, Boxy has a pretty good idea about this. Goes ahead and takes the blue buff back, so it's not going to be a 3-buff start for the Volibear. But Deceased Seal with that early push and the early level 2.
Wait, Rakan getting the knockup, but I don't think he wanted this. Gets knocked back to himself. Cat in there picking up a second kill. Zeno now going to be in trouble. Rooted up. Nerzilian stepping forward. Has the 4th shot. Knocks Zeno extremely low. Uses the heal and sidesteps a couple of those rocks. So Zeno lives, but has to burn that spell and forced to recall underneath the turret. There is a Lee Sin around the corner that could try to engage. I think he's going to step forward. Zeno. Ooh, so close. Sidesteps a Sonic Wave. Now going to try to run away. Boxy decides not to give chase.
Meanwhile, in top lane, Deceased Seal is just sitting there farming. trying to trade a little bit of damage down onto the Teemo via those, what are they called, Mistwalkers. Boxy lands the Q.
Sonic Wave used in the mid lane. Pampor just flashes to safety.
Oh,
Let me play.
let me
Once
play.
again in the bottom lane. Dropped as Catinator now on a killing spree. 3-1-0 at the 3-minute mark. Let's see if this Talia support can keep up a kill per minute as Simon Volibear with double buffs is going to come in. But he's level 3 versus 2 level 3s. I don't think he can 1v2, and Zaya's a little bit out of range at this point.
Well, Simon Volibear is in a good position here.
Wait,
Oh,
he gets
throws
the
him back
throwback.
under the turret.
No way, Catinator going to be dropped as Simon Volibear keeps with the aggression, his passive
Passive
healing him up,
pop.
keeping himself from falling to Nerzulian. As Zeno
Xeno's
steps
here.
forward, looking for the root, can't find it yet. Nerzulian has the fourth
He
shot,
doesn't have
trying
it.
to wait it on Simon Volibear. Here goes Lee Sin. Oh, Nerzulian does not get the kill. Boxy able to pick it up, but a beautiful shield from the Lee Sin keeps the Jhin from falling as Volibear flashed forward thinking that he had the fight in the bottom lane.
And to be fair, he flashed as Lee Sin came in. So had Lee Sin not been there, that's a kill. So it was a good decision by him. Just unfortunate the enemy jungler showed up right where he was. Nerzulian, on the other hand, getting to collect this wave is a big deal for him because that would have entirely reset the lane. Wow, Xeno taking a ton of damage just from that quick spell shot from Catinator.
Yeah, that one kill, though, was so crucial for the side of Team Randos, able to get that gold, that shutdown gold onto somebody, which Volibear isn't in the bottom lane, but will still help him out bit by bit. And I loved his movement, running past the Talia into the turret range after Talia hit him, and then tossing Talia back. That's some really good micro movement to make sure that he's landing the spells correctly. As Let Me Play trying to find the engage, ignited, though, by the Talia. I don't think it's going to be enough to kill him. Will shove them back, though. Xeno sidestepping a couple of rocks. Catinator setting up for the next wave of spells. The exhaust comes down, though. Forces the flash out of the Talia. Let Me Play. Just able to escape underneath the turret. And now in the top lane, Silver comes in. Easy kill. Chomps down to Seal. He's hiding inside of the turret range. Wait, what? No way! The minions follow the Volibear out of that turret. And a beautiful battle arena dropped by the Yorick gives himself a trade of 1-for-1 in the top lane.
A little bit of a misplay from Fallen Angel in the play. He should have started auto-attacking that thing as soon as they got the kill, and his damage wasn't needed. That misplay ended up costing his jungler his life, as well as giving up a kill over to his lane opponent.
Pampor trying to clear out those minions, dropped an intro down to about half. Has kept a pretty darn good aggression against this Azir, who's going to have a full wave to collect, about a wave and a half. Go ahead.
Yeah, the thing is though, Aurelia is kind of an early game champion. She's still good in the late game. Oh wow, Let Me Play instantly chunked down to almost within getting one shot. Had Nerzulian's root connected right there, that would have been yet another kill.
Yeah, that shield is coming in
Volibear
so
down here,
handy, keeping this Rakan alive. Nice rock throw is going to miss, though, which means Volibear's got a pretty good opportunity for the engage. Can't find the slow or the fear. He is going to get the toss back, though, onto the Talia, who is going to get knocked up. Jhin setting up the root onto Xeno. Not going to be enough. Grenade bounces through everyone, and the Talia has been shut down a third time so far this game. Keep in mind, though, one of those kills was an execute to a turret.
Yeah, and Volibear, hold on, Oh,
misses the ultimate!
The plays!
Pampor with the plays through the minions. Dash here, dash there. That's a clip-worthy moment.
That was disgusting. The
It was-
call out on the ultimate, dives in, hits the... Hold on, we've got another fight right... no. Volibear's not going to get it, but he dives in and then jumps back out, dodges the ultimate, gets the reset off of the low health minion, and he was about to be tossed back into turret range, but then gets another jump back after the ultimate already channels, and he gets the kill. Beautiful play.
Beautiful and just amazing to watch. That prediction or not, I'm calling it prediction because it looked so good. And the thing about Intra on this Azir is he's not new to this champion. He's very familiar with how Azir works, very comfortable on him. To be able to do that kind of an outplay on somebody who knows his champion that well is really, really good to watch. And for the side of Team Randos, they've crawled their way from a 2,000 gold deficit now to a 1,000 gold deficit. Once again, the game starting off with an Ocean Drake. Let's see which team decides to dive for that as the blind comes down onto the Yorick in the top lane. He's going to walk through the wall, set up with the ultimate, but here comes Volibear. He's got red buff, the flash from Teemo, trying to get himself to escape. Ignite ticking away. I think the Teemo may be going down. No, he actually lives. In the meantime, Yorick still falls. Bottom lane is decimated by a side of TNT as Azir comes down with a nice gank, picking up 2 kills. Those bottom laners had it rough all game, and now they should lose the bottom lane tier 1 as well, cresting the 9-minute mark. Seems a little bit familiar to last game, does it not?
But meanwhile, top lane, Simon Volibear is probably going to crack down 2 of those plates before having to back himself. The Teemo almost going down. A small miscalculation by Seal there. Had he landed one more auto attack before backing off when he saw the enemy team's jungler coming in, then he would have ended up trading his life over, which is definitely worth. Simon Volibear can't take this fight right now, especially not under turret. The blind comes through for Fallen Angel, but that's not going to be...
Let me play, engaging on the bottom side, gets the knock-up on an Erzulian. Zeno is here, but doesn't have that much damage, and Azir comes over the wall. Intra, giving it a be able to pick up yet another kill. It's actually Talia that steals it away. Zeno going to go down as well. Boxy picking up another kill for himself. 3-0-2, and man, the bottom lane continues to suffer as both Let Me Play and Zeno taking way too many steps forward. This is not the safe area for you. You cannot walk through there. There's absolutely no vision for them in the jungle. No Ocean Drake, though, for the side of TNT because it's engaged in the mid lane. Simon Volibear avoids being knocked back as the engage from Pampor immediately ulted out, flashes forward, trying to get the Ignite down, able to pick up the Talia. We'll see if there's any more kills as Pampor is kicked out. Ooh, dropped low. Boxy trying to play with him. Sonic Wave to the minion, comes in for the auto. Pampor can't make the outplay. Leeson able to pick up another kill in the mid lane as Intra still being chased around by Simon Volibear, trying to use the slide and glide to escape. I don't know if Volibear can 1v2, but with the Rakan it might be enough. Doesn't have the ultimate as he's still sitting at only level 5. Boxy will be the sacrificial lamb to keep his mid laner alive. He may still be looking for blood though.
Yeah, but Nerzulian is here with all of his spells available.
Simon Volibear wants to engage with the Talia ultimate, says no, maybe not a good idea, and Jin picks up 2 quick kills as Catinator slides his own way into the fight in the mid lane, able to continue to give even more gold over to the team TNT. Now 3,000 gold up, and support Talia has got her Oblivion Orb. Fallen Angel in the top lane.
And Fallen Angel
by those Mist Walkers. I don't know if the Teemo can be able to escape them for long enough. The turret shot comes through. The minions go down. Fallen Angel picks up a solo kill.
Yeah, or the turret picks up a solo kill with an assist from Fallen Angel.
Oh, that Teemo just was baiting the Yorick in. He knew his limits on the champion. Absolutely prepared.
Making use of the Teemo universal taunt from back in Season 1 where everyone kill Teemo, forcing out the ult from Zeno.
Gets himself away for now. I still got music playing in the background. Not sure why I didn't pause that. There we go. Back to the game. As Simon Volibear trying to find the engage onto Nerzulian, as well as the fear onto Catinator. Let Me Play comes in. Nice flash from Jin. Gets him out for the moment. Catinator the target. The rock toss drops Zeno. Oh, a great shot with the ultimate. Curtain call from Jin. Able to pick up one more. Everyone jumps out of the curtain call in time to pick up this kill onto the Talia. Pampor don't know if he's going to dive underneath the turret for the Jin. He's considering for a moment, but is going to head back to the mid lane as that Azir is starting to do work on that mid lane first tier turret, knocking it down underneath.
Yeah, there's no real way Jin could have killed. If Aurelia went for that kill, then there's nothing Jin could have done to stop it. So it would have been worth a shot, so to speak. But meanwhile, they're taking down the first Drake real quick. It's going to be the Ocean Drake. As laning phase has already ended, it's not as big a deal. Okay,
The
so
top lane,
1v1 in the top lane.
Fallen Angel gonna finally die. Deceased Seal has his ultimate available as well and sets up the battle arena, knocks down the Teemo in the mono and mono. In the bottom lane, ADC versus ADC, Xeno actually wins out overall in the trade, but Jin can keep pushing that Talia in until Volibear joins in a second. Ocean Drake did go over to the side of Team Randos. So while they were starting to come back, they're still down 4,000 gold. Volibear gets a little bit of fear onto Nerzillion, throws him back as well. Xeno comes in, gets almost the kill. It's actually Volibear that picks it up.
And I almost think Volibear is the better one to have it on right now. Zaya's not going to hit that important item point for quite some time, especially with how far behind she is. Catinator might be able to win this fight if she can get off of
Panpour's around the corner. Good damage through onto Catinator. Volibear goes down, but Panpour wants to pick it up. Lee Sin kick knocks the Talia, or not the Talia, the Aurelia back. Repositioning, no resets onto Catinator. So 2 more kills to the side of TNT. This should be the mid lane turret as well. Intra happy to pick that up. 1, 1, and 8. Heavy on the assist this game.
Yep, certainly. Intra going to be clearing out these waves, but as the Azir does, pushing those waves into turret, he has a decent amount of CS to his name, 87 to the 100. However, he was further ahead in the early game. Oh, nice shot from Intra.
Oh, let me play. Actually, Flashes might be able to escape. Shields to Zeno as well. Gets out. Has to burn everything, but does make it out alive. And now Intra using the barrier, trying to stay alive to the onslaught of Xeno. Won't be able to do so. Catinator trying to int underneath the turret. Will be able to get some good damage down to Panpour, who walks away with a stun. Picking up a kill. It's Fallen Angel. Gonna probably die to that missed Walker in the top lane. There's Zulian caught out in the jungle. Gonna fall as well. That's a bunch of shutdown gold for Team Randos.
Jin taken down right there. Not the highest bounty. Meanwhile, the Seal now taking over that top lane, like we said, would probably happen if he's left unchecked up there. And now he can just kind of split push willy-nilly if he wants to, until they commit multiple members for him. I don't think Teemo can stop him at this point, especially not when he has ultimate. Meanwhile, let's see around the map. Little State of the Union. All outers have been broken. Baron will not be an option for another 5 minutes, and there is another Drake spawning in under 2 minutes.
Oh, trying to engage on a Catinator. Simon Volibear is hiding in the brush. They were waiting for the Talia. And Volibear picks up his 8th kill of the game. He's big, he's strong, he's a bear. He's going to carry this team all the way to the victory if he can. Couple of shots to the back as he wants to re-engage onto Intra. No slide and glide available just yet. Let me play goes in. The quickness is not available. Just shielding and sliding until he goes down. Panpour coming in. However, the curtain has been called from the Jin, shooting away onto Fallen Angel, getting a little bit of damage till Panpour disarms him with a nice move.
Oh!
Foxy kicks Fallen Angel into the waiting arms of Deceased Seal. Teemo's going to fall. Xeno joining Panpour, getting a little bit of damage onto the York as he's trying to escape, doing everything he can. Calls out the Maiden of the Mist. Will it be enough? Panpour goes in, gets the reset, but goes down to the Maiden. 1 for 1. Volibear wanting to engage onto the Azir once again. I think he's got the spells reset, so he's pretty good. Walks away for the moment. It's a red buff on Volibear. If he gets a hit, it's going to be dangerous times. However, for now, Simon able to walk away. As Catinator unable to find the rock toss. He's looking for an engage, though. You can just feel it.
Yeah, Catinator's still very strong, so if Volibear wanted that fight, it would have been hard fought, certainly. However, the 8 kills and that Spectre's cowl on the Volibear means he can take a little more punishment than most members of his team.
All right,
yeah. So Rift Herald going to be dropped.
Yeah, taking a quick gander over to the Ocean Drake. It is going to be a Mountain Drake for the second Drake of the game, as Rift Herald moving into the mid lane. Going to get a nice charge onto that second tier turret. I think with this push, they might be able to pick it up, but 4 members of Randos are here to try to defend. They quickly kill off Shelly, holding that mid lane turret. All 5 have joined together. This is that 5-man composition we're talking about, but a lot of ults have been burned. The main thing to keep an eye on is this Rakan's quickness. He has the taunt available.
I don't know if they'll force this or just pull off for the open objective right now. Really, what they need to do is shove in one more wave and wait for York to hit tower. At that point, they're going to have to pull away, and yeah, Teemo looks like he is going top lane, so it's going to be a 4v4. Simon Volibear.
Oh, wait, they engage. The taunt's going to land under 3 members. Azir ults them all back under his own turret, but the turret falls, so let me play. Able to walk away for now. Xayah is actually the one who gets credit for finishing it off, but will go down. There's the curtain call onto 3 members. Should be enough to take out 1. Pampor gets the reset onto Intra, who flashes the wall, able to live for now. Nice headset from Pampor, avoids the root. Wanted to go re-engage onto Intra, finds the stun. A little bit of damage. Simon Volibear coming in for the assist as well, and the Jhin does fall. Nice moves there, and so Team Randos hold on to their mid lane. They lose a handful of people, but in the end actually win the fight.
And they don't end up losing the top lane turret as I was expecting. Oh.
And we gotta pause as the Seal sees himself being engaged upon by Volibear and Fallen Angel. And, looks like Intra had to quit the game. I believe probably due to his time limit. He was super limited on time. That's why he wanted the game to get started ASAP. I think that we're gonna have to just play it out, guys. As unfortunate as it is, there's just no real way to reset it. I suppose if Team Randos wanted to make it a 4v4, they could let one person sit out and have it be a 4v4. But I think that if Intra has quit because he just didn't have time, he's not coming back, and I think that we're just going to have to play out the rest of the game, unless one side wants to forfeit. Unless one side wants to forfeit. I can't type in chat because I accidentally was I was alt-tabbed out of the game, so there's no way for me to actually move the chat around to see what everybody's saying. But I'm sure that at least one person is listening. I can also type it into the Discord. I'm sure that they're aware of that as well. Oh, there it is. The back into the game. We'll probably see Intra leave in the near future. If not, great. If it is going to be that case, we'll find out in just a second. As Volibear able to take down the York in that top side. Not a whole lot that he could do. And Pampor actually walks underneath the turret. The realest of the real inting right here, guys. This is quality content. Maybe he wasn't ready for... I bet you he wasn't ready for the unpausing. And that was the last place he clicked. And so he just walked underneath the turret. That's pretty awesome. I don't know. Yeah. Wraith, analyze that play for me.
Seal entered?
But it wasn't Seal. It was Pampor.
Oh, wait. I didn't see that.
You didn't see Aurelio literally walk underneath the turret and just stand there as the turret shot down until he got executed?
No, I did not see that. I was AFK. My eyeball is acting up again because I still have small chunks of metal in it.
Okay. Hey, if there's any reason for your eye to act up, that's a pretty good one.
Yeah. So it's got a burn on it, and it's got small little bits of metal in it. So
I think the only closest thing I have in relatable experience is after a tooth was shattered from my wisdom teeth getting pulled out. I had bits of tooth that over the next 2 months would slowly get pulled to the surface, and I pulled them out with pairs of tweezers. It was an interesting time for sure. As Pampor going to find an engage onto Intra in the bottom lane. He didn't leave. He's still sticking around trying to end the game. Uses that ultimate, knocking Pampor back. He's been engaged upon, though. The reset allows the Aurelia to pick up 1 kill. Fallen Angel going to die in the mid lane. I think that Jhin may have the shot. He's still got a 4th one available. Is going to slide right on past Xeno. So the Xayah does live as Simon Volibear trying to come around for the engage. Great ultimate from Xeno. Flashes as well to get the root onto the Jhin. Sidesteps Jin's own root. It's a 3v3. Catinator should get dropped. And Xayah picks it up before Aurelia can even get an assist. As the C Seal pushes that top lane turret. 2nd tier gonna fall. Can move right on into the 3rd one.
Yeah, and no, Reeves, I don't need surgery for it. Though not the last time. I get metal in my eye all the time. It's just part of the job. but this is just particularly bad because it was
Hot metal.
about 800 or 900 degrees when it hit me in the eye. Fortunately, there's a lot of water on your eye, so it didn't actually burn the flesh too bad. But I do still have the little bits of metal in my eye. The worst time that's ever happened, I ended up having to get somebody sand my eyeball with a little Dremel. So yeah, that was fun.
That sounds painful as heck. Dark Procession, yeah,
Welcome to my job.
Walled ring from the side of Yorick, able to disengage Simon Volibear as he was trying to find an engage. Intra pushing in to let me play in the mid lane, trying to get some damage onto that inhibitor turret. Things still somewhat even between the two teams despite TNT being about 1,000 gold in the lead. Fallen Angel finding the blind onto the Jins. He's going to miss a couple of shots, but Azir is here. He doesn't care about blind. He's going to pick himself up with another kill as Simon Volibear trying to find the re-engage. Intra accidentally moved forward with the Sand Soldier, so he's going to be gone. Zaya able to grab yet another kill. 3, 4, and 7 is the part of the game where the ADC can finally do a little bit of damage. However, will be
it's only 20 minutes in the game. She can't do damage. She can last hit champions.
A little bit of damage. Not much.
She only has one auto attack is significant with Storm Razor. The rest are just nothing.
Simon Volibear finds an engage onto 2 people. Let me play, getting the knock up. That's going to be Talia falling. This is crucial for the side of Team Randos. Lee Sin on the run. Boxy able to join to seal, and that trap comes through once again. Simon Volibear trying to clear it. Nice hop from Boxy, able to get him out of harm's way for now. We got a teleport coming in, though, from the team over to the back line, trying to find the re-engage. Lee Sin still fairly mobile, but all eyes are on this York. What can he do as he summons the Maiden of the Mist? Lee Sin ward hopping, keeps himself alive. Fallen Angel gonna fall once again 5 times in the game. Boxy still on the run. The knock-up from Rakan guarantees 1 kill going over as Pampor is pushing the mid lane against 2 members with Xeno joining him. They're going to back away as Nerzulian Intra. Plenty of wave clear to keep that minion wave from crashing.
Yep. It's kind of disturbing. Hold on, wait. Is he going to get out? Yeah, Seal is going to get out in that. Wait, no, he cancels his recall. And he's gonna go for the 1v1 onto Simon Volibear, and he might just have this. Despite the fact that Volibear is very fed, and he does get the shutdown, the solo 1v1 shutdown. And meanwhile, there's pressure in the mid lane, so he might have pressure onto this top lane tier 3 tower. Yeah, he's definitely going to be able to take this down.
Yeah, the game still is in TNT's hands, in TNT's favor. Is Fallen Angel going to die to Intra, who jumps forward? I loved earlier the tiniest of flashes by Nerzulian to be able to get the last shot onto the Rakan. Make sure that engaged champion went down, and Irelia completely held off from that mid lane turret. Wasn't able to get that with a nice curtain call from the Jhin. They're going to be able to pick up a second inhibitor as well. Things looking good for TNT. They could go for the Baron, but instead their eyes are on the next Drake lined up, which is going to be a second Mountain Drake. Oh, let me play, almost getting the knockup. That was actually really close.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but Azir back right now. So technically speaking, if they wanted to, they could try and force onto this Drake. There's only a Jhin in the area. And they could very easily pick up an easy kill as well as take the Drake away. And yeah, that's the on the way ping from Red's side right now. And Nerzulian going.
Oh, so close to being stolen away. Pampor trying to set that up. The ultimate's gonna miss. And now the Talia, though, should die on the backside. And Volibear doing a nice job of face tanking everything. Nice shield from Pampor. Allows him to be able to trade the kill onto one person. Pampor's still gonna drop the Lee Sin. Able to get it with Sonic Wave, resonating strike, finishing off Irelia. Simon Volibear wants to re-engage. He tries to throw back the, wait, hold on, the re-engage from York as well. 2 people taunted up and knocked up. Let me play, trying to get the taunt on everybody, but so Squishy will go down. Yorick picks up 2 kills. Lee Sin says, you know what, I'm just going to learn the entire roster of top lane champions. Fallen Angel has enough poison. What? Oh my goodness. 1 blind completely cleans up Lee Sin. Still will fall to Intra, though.
Wait, Intra. Wait. Tell me somebody saw that flash.
Okay, all right. Well, Intra did eventually kill the Teemo. Eventually. Seal getting that Nexus turret down to a quarter health. And Intra says, I'm not worried about the Nexus turrets. I'm worried about getting these exterior turrets. I want all 3 inhibitors. He is the Emperor of the Sands. It's snowy, but he still gets what he wants, and he'll pick up that bottom lane second tier turret. 31 kills to 27, but we're pushing a 7,000 gold lead. TNT strongly in the lead. However, this Volibear Irelia duo might still be able to make some things happen as Zeno tries to get the outplay and does successfully do it. Didn't even need the ultimate, but did it just for flashes.
Yeah. Intra just like walked into Zeno for no reason. Didn't even have spells up.
Let me play, burning down, able to...
Interesting.
Oh, the last shot from the Jhin! A last shot from the Jhin. Able to pick up the Rakan. In the meantime, York finishes off Volibear. He's not tanky enough. Katnir will lift the ball fight
that's
as well.
gonna be the game, or it should be.
The Seal, 11-5-1, over 1,000 gold
Seal,
in
why are you
shutdown
backing?
opportunities. He is BMing the enemy team because he knows that he could just walk in and clear away the enemy team's base. Talia throwing out that wall just to make sure that Fallen Angel goes down. Who one-shots the Talia? They're just having fun with the Teemo. Hey, for fun nights are Thursday nights, guys, not Tuesday nights. It's supposed to be try-hard night, but if you want to have fun, that's totally okay. It is the Christmas spirit after all. Zeno kicked away by Boxy, still going to go down. Let me play a little bit too late for the save, trying to crawl his way back to the fountain. Is able to survive for now. Volibear flashes in. Boxy able to hop away to safety for now. Second Nexus turret slowly being beaten down by these super minions.
Meanwhile, a wave is about to crash in the bot lane, so they can probably get those triple inhibs. Now, they gotta be careful about, you know, that Han Solo quote, careful, kid, don't get cocky, you know, that kind of thing. I've seen many a game lost because, shoot, I was playing one the other, like, this is probably 2 or 3 weeks ago now, actually. It wasn't the other day. But we were playing an ARAM, and it was just so lopsided. It was completely, we were getting butchered. They had knocked down our Nexus turrets. Hold on, let me play. Might be going down, Catnator. Yeah, probably going to just take, yeah, let me place that. Anyway.
That's the tough thing about supports. You try to get out there, you try to get a little vision, and when you're by yourself, especially with that Rakan, you're so darn squishy. You really just got to drop your vision and run. And something I've been considering is grabbing blue trinket wards to try to make it a little bit safer to go into those dark patches of vision. But they do have vision on the Baron at the moment, so that's at least one tiny thing that they have going for them.
Yeah, the way that I ward when I play support is I turn on my sweeper as I'm walking into contested territory. That way I see if they see me, and then if they have a ward, if I see a ward they have, and it's close to my side, I'll clear it, but if it's closer to their side, I'll get out.
He's burning down, goes down. Zaya, once again, able to last hit, steal away the Yorick kill. The Jhin ultimate curtain call just to get a little bit of damage onto the Teemo. He can't blind the Jhin when he's that far away. Let me play, knocked back by the Azir ultimate. Volibear got the passive, healing him up, able to take down the Azir. Panpour wants to find the engage onto Katnir, throws down the ultimate, the disarm, gonna keep Talia from getting any more. And Randos continue to hold out this game. They got wards into their base. They got the inhibitors just came back up in time. Zeno kicked back into Nerzullian's awaiting arms. Let me play finds the knockup though. I don't think Lee Sin's able to escape this time. He's going to fall.
And that's Baron.
4 members as Rayleigh actually heads towards the mid lane, so we only got 3 members turning onto the Baron. I don't know they have enough damage, and Jhin is around the corner.
Yeah, there's not much. Wait, they only have Fallen Angel and Simon Volibear to do damage. Let me play isn't really going to pull anything off except just tank shots. Yeah, so Nerzullian definitely has the potential to at least push them off of this. If he can deal damage to Fallen Angel...
Oh, there's the call to engage onto Nerzullian, knocked back by Volibear.
Oh, and he got rid of him.
He takes out the Teemo, and the Baron's reset. I don't know if this is going to be good enough, but the rest of the member 3
the rest
of TNT coming out of the base. Aurelia backing. So yeah, Baron is called off.
Yeah, despite the fact that Nerzullian dies, there definitely ends up being a positive trade, keeps the Baron out of the hands. Really, the thing is that Aurelia should have followed them. At that point, he can just straight up kill Jhin, and Jhin never gets close to the pit. And they have a lot more Baron presence.
Oh,
Intra almost getting out, but no, he's going to find himself in a bad position. Catinator going to run back as far as can he trigger the blast cone? No, Panpour is going to hit the Q onto him and end up getting the kill. Foxy gonna just dive out really quick, not wanting to meet the same fate.
Past the 30-minute mark now. That's 3 items finished for the Xayah plus another BF sword. So is getting a bit of damage. We saw one of those crits just kind of burning through that Catinator to Leah's health. As Panpour has a GA as well. Going to be really hard to take down. Fallen Angel here to defend the bottom lane turret. Blinds the Yorick as he's going to go in. Turret shots are going to be able to slowly take down the Yorick. And the Teemo burns him down before he can escape. Xayah there as well. The turret stands. Boxy going down in the mid lane as Volibear finds a really nice engage. Team Randos, the comeback is real. They're still down 4,000 gold. Pings a second time onto the Baron. We'll see if they can get it this time around.
Mm-hmm. So as they start moving in Panpour, yeah, they have access to this. The thing is that the enemy team has 3 Mountain Drakes, so they do have kind of a damage advantage if they win this fight, but the fight has begun.
Yeah, they're calling off the Baron. There's Zulian not thrown back. Panpour is in perfect position. He's shielded, tries to run in, and decides to back away as Intra sets up a turret in that mid lane. So overall, a decent engage for the members of Randos. They're extremely low. The teleport in from the Teemo. They could try to 5-man push. Oh, Xeno,
everybody's
heal.
Just so
Ignite
low.
taking away. Intra able to pick up the kill. Trade 1 for 1. And in the meantime, that's actually going to be the Jhin falling as well. Let me play. Trying to clear that turret. Is able to escape for now. Boxy wanting to chase it in. I don't think the Sonic Wave is going to land. Nice shield from the Rakan. Gets himself out. The Sea Seal looking for Fallen Angel. Teemo is in a speck of trouble.
Yeah, Teemo might be able to make it out, but no, he has the stealth.
The stealth. They did drop a ward nearby, so if he runs that direction, he is going to be seen.
Wait,
oh, Boxy.
Wait,
there's the blind. The smite comes down as well from the Lee Sin. In the meantime, though, we got to fight around the Baron to see Steel trying to solo it. Volibear hanging out here as well. The Baron is probably going to be reset once again. Rakan comes in, gets the knock-up, and they take
the blind!
the Yorick. In the meantime, Fallen Angel chasing in, blinds the Jhin. Huge amount of damage. Boxy in trouble. Blue has actually started up accidentally. The Lee Sin trying to get into Steel away. The Baron, can he get there in time? The Volibear is able to take it away. Baron to the side of Team Randos. They also pick up the Lee Sin. The game is being thrown completely away. Gold is even. Randos have the pressure, and Panpour is on a rampage as he tries to step into the enemy 3 member. Simon Volibear setting up once again for the fight. He's done such a good job of engaging again and again and again. Panpour's got 1. Panpour's got 2. Panpour wants Catinator as well to make it a triple kill. Instead, gonna focus the middle inhibitor turret, take it out. Catinator off to the side, finds some good damage on the Fallen Angel, but can't burst him out just yet. And with that blind, actually misses a couple of rocks, throws out the ultimate, but goes down by Xeno, who catches him on the back foot. They're also gonna take out the inhibitor. Team Randos has what they need. They've got the Baron, they've got the push. Panpour is full health still. The CCL comes out of base, throws down the ultimate, trying to get a return on the push. The ultimate from Xeno is good. Double man route to CCL trying to step forward, but he's gonna be burned down. Teemo's got the damage. He's got the blinds as well. That's going to be the second Nexus turret falling. The Nexus going to go down. TNT had the game in the bag with triple Mountain Drakes, and they threw it all away. Randos comes out victorious.
Yeah, that was definitely one of the biggest throws we've seen in a while. They had it, and it was the BM.
Yeah.
Reeves, my eyes, they hurt.
Kind of like getting blinded a little bit by some metal shards, potentially. Yeah, what a crazy, crazy game. I think the TNT were probably having fun. And that's what really this is about, guys. This is the key to remember is that these games are about fun. They were winning the game. They were feeling really good. They decided to go for the crazier plays. They had double inhibitors down in the enemy base, and they decided to screw around, go for some extra kills, and that ended up eventually at the 34-minute mark, leading to the downfall, and Randos able to come back. The key to keep in mind is, while these are custom games and they don't really mean that much besides a little bit of fun and some maybe MVPs and honorable mentions, in a ranked game, if you're that far ahead, I think at a max point they were 5,000 or 6,000 gold in the lead, don't let that get to your head. Go ahead, finish the game off. Play smart and win the game. These games, totally fine to mess around, have a little bit of fun. If you lose, not a problem. But if you're in a ranked game and you're in those crucial promos, really, play safe, play smart, get the Baron, finish the game off.
Definitely. So, MVPs, honorable mentions, and shoutouts for the upset for Team TNT. I think I'm going to give the MVP to Deceased Seal and the honorable mention to Catnator. Catnator gets the honorable mention because of his early game. The reason he doesn't get the MVP is because of his late game. He ended up getting himself caught a lot looking for the big plays and stuff. Yeah, I'm giving yes, Cat. I'm giving Seal MVP. No, everybody threw that game, Cat. Everybody threw that game. It wasn't just Seal. They had the reason that they were in the situation where they could have closed out the game though was Seal's fault though. Seal ended up making a brilliant tactical play top lane, stopping his back, killing Simon Volibear in the 1v1 in the top lane, breaking the inhibitor turret layer top lane, then solo killing Teemo, drawing the pressure from the mid lane to the top lane. As he manages to take the top lane inhibitor Jhin because there's no defensive pressure in mid lane, and all of them had to go top to deal with Seal, he then got to get the second inhib in the middle lane. At that point, it's an easy win for Team TNT. They should have closed it out, but they were 1 point in the base, no Nexus turrets, and they could have killed the Nexus if they'd wanted to, but they decided, why not? Let's just walk out and see if we can get the third inhib, win by all or whatever, and ended up the game just went sideways. Anyway.
All right,
sorry.
for the winning team.
And for the winning team, we got Team Randos. Simon Volibear. I can't decide if I want to give him MVP or honorable mention. It definitely no. I have to give Simon Volibear the honorable mention just because Panpour was Simon Volibear. His movement around the map was crazy. Like, his gank presence was amazing, insane, and in the early game, he was kind of the rock that held everything together. But Panpour, the deciding factor here, holy crap. Panpour, with that outplay on Intra in the mid lane, was absolutely flabbergasting. I don't even know. The dive in, dodge the ultimate, dive out, then get the kill. That was.
I dropped a clip marker,
sweet.
so if nobody else clips it, I'm going back and clipping it because that was so clean, clean. That type of stuff is what gets you Player of the Month. It's so flashy and so fun.
That was like 10,000 IQ.
All right, Panpour for the MVP. I do like Simon Volibear, though. His aggression and his commitment to again and again and again diving.
Ryder!
And on top of that, 14 kills and 13 assists. That is insane kill participation. 27 KP this game. Huge stuff. And I gotta give a little bit of a shout out to Let Me Play, despite being massively shut down early game and massively shut down mid game and pretty hard shut down late game as well. 21 assists, okay? What this says to me is that Rakan is super squishy and easy to burst, and Catinator does tons and tons of damage, but Rakan still participated in team fights. How many times have you had an inting support that just continues to int and goes 0 14 and 0 or 0, 14 and 2. 21
I don't know. How many
assists.
times have we played together?
Hey! 21 assists says Rakan was still involved in those team fights. Even if Rakan died for something and was still giving kills to the team, still giving pressure and making those plays. Would knock somebody up, get a taunt, die, but that knockup would lead to 2 kills going over. So that is just huge, huge, huge stuff out of the support to die that many times, but still have nearly twice as many assists, which is good stuff. All right, we're gonna go to a quick break. Do you need to head to bed, or are you good for one more game? Because I got one more game in me, and then I'm going.
If we can do something short, I can do one more.
If we could do something short, guys, do you want to play a Nexus Blitz? Do you guys want to do a Nexus Blitz? I'm down to shoutcast a Nexus Blitz. We could make the last game fun. It is going to be random. It's going to be random 10, just for funsies. We could cast a Nexus Blitz. Well, either way, we're going to take a quick break, and it looks like chat is totally down for Nexus Blitz game. That makes me darn excited. Magic Chance, no, please. That one faded away. No, please. We're going to take a quick break as we set up for whatever we do for game number 4, and probably going to be Nexus Blitz for fun. Magic Chance, come back on Thursday. We got plenty of normal games for you guys to play in. We'll be